The Zero State. When a reclusive AI ethicist receives a cryptic, posthumous message from her estranged, eccentric quantum physicist father, she's pulled into a desperate global manhunt for him and his last terrifying invention, a quantum computing device capable of hacking the world's nuclear arsenals. Dr. Anya Sharma, a brilliant but morally grounded AI ethicist in her early 30s, estranged from her father, Dr. Aris Thorne, due to his increasingly radical and ethically ambiguous research. She carries a quiet guilt over their last argument. Dr. Aris Thorne, the missing scientist, a former Nobel laureate candidate, now a celebrated and feared eccentric in the quantum physics community. He's obsessive, brilliant to the point of madness, and believes he can solve humanity's problems through technological extremes. Agent Ben Carter, a pragmatic, by-the-book NSA cybersecurity agent. Initially skeptical of Anya, he becomes her reluctant ally as the true scope of the threat unfolds. The Serpent, a highly organized, ideologically driven global cyber-terrorist group or rogue state actor. They believe in dismantling existing power structures through digital chaos. Their leader, the Oracle, is a shadowy, elusive figure. The ghost in the machine. The Call. Anya Sharma receives a digitally scrambled, impossible message, a series of quantum keys, originating from her father's heavily secured, off-grid research facility in the isolated Scottish Highlands. Dr. Aris Thorne, her father, has been officially missing for 3 weeks, presumed dead or fled. His disappearance was largely dismissed by the authorities as another one of his episodes. The Sanctum. Anya travels to the desolate facility. The local police found nothing but an empty lab, eerily clean. But Anya, knowing her father's meticulous paranoia, finds subtle inconsistencies, a faint, peculiar hum in the air, scorch marks on a reinforced floor that shouldn't be there, and a single charred quantum drive. The discovery. Using her own expertise, Anya recovers fragmented data from the charred drive. She reconstructs partial schematics of Project Zero, a quantum entanglement computer far beyond anything publicly known. Its theoretical capabilities are horrifying. The ability to bypass any known encryption, including those safeguarding global nuclear launch codes. Thorne's journal entries recovered from hidden compartments detail his growing obsession with absolute deterrence and his fear that a shadowy entity was closing in. He believed he could use Zero to reset the world's power dynamics. The first strike. As Anya deciphers the final pieces of Project Zero's architecture, the facility's defenses are suddenly breached. Not by conventional forces, but by unseen cyber attacks that disable her security systems. She narrowly escapes a team of silent, efficient operatives who seem to know exactly what they are looking for. The complete Zero device. They communicate in an obscure dialect, hinting at the Serpent. The Quantum Chase. A reluctant alliance. Anya turns to the authorities, specifically Agent Carter, who initially dismisses her claims of a quantum weapon. However, when a series of unprecedented, highly sophisticated cyber intrusions begin targeting low-level defense contractors globally, mirroring patterns Anya recognized from her father's research, Carter is forced to reevaluate. He agrees to work with her, albeit with intense suspicion. The scattered pieces. Anya deduces that Aris, foreseeing his capture or demise, must have fragmented Project Zero's core components and hidden them across the globe, leaving a complex trail of quantum-encoded riddles only she could follow. Each component is a miniature supercomputer in itself. The Serpent's shadow. Anya and Carter embark on a frantic, globe-trotting hunt. From the labyrinthine data centers beneath Zurich to the forgotten Soviet-era research bunkers in Ukraine, they are constantly pursued by the Serpent. The Oracle, through its operatives, demonstrates chillingly precise knowledge of Thorn's life and methods, often arriving just moments after Anya, or even before her. They utilize cutting-edge cyber warfare, drone surveillance, and highly trained operatives. Thorn's desperation. With each recovered component, Anya uncovers more of Aris's final messages, fragmented audio logs, encrypted video diaries. She learns that Aris wasn't entirely mad. He was coerced. The Serpent had infiltrated his life, threatening to expose a past ethical transgression or harm Anya herself if he didn't complete Zero for them. He secretly built in a kill switch, a zero-state protocol, hoping she would find it. He is alive but a prisoner, desperately trying to manipulate the situation from within the Serpent's clutches. The Zero-State Protocol. The Oracle's lair. The trail culminates in a hidden, state-of-the-art server farm disguised beneath a decommissioned oil rig in the North Sea. This is the Serpent's operational hub, where Aris is being forced to reassemble and activate the complete Project Zero. Their objective is clear: to initiate a global zero state, simultaneously disarming and then seizing control of critical national infrastructures and defense systems, plunging the world into unprecedented chaos from which the Serpent intends to emerge as the new order. Infiltration and confrontation. Anya and Carter, with a small elite tactical unit, launch a high-stakes infiltration. Inside, they face a heavily armed force and a complex digital battlefield. Anya must navigate Aris's quantum-encrypted traps and the Serpent's countermeasures to reach the heart of Zero. The choice. Anya finds Aris, weakened but alive, hunched over the glowing core of Project Zero. He has almost completed the activation sequence under duress. He reveals the Zero-State Protocol he built in, a failsafe that would erase Zero's existence and any trace of its quantum entanglement, but also trigger a system-wide meltdown, destroying all their data and potentially trapping them. The Oracle is on a live feed, taunting them, preparing to launch the global hack. Sacrifice and aftermath. Aris, seeing no other way, makes a desperate choice. He overrides the Oracle's commands and initiates the Zero-State Protocol himself, knowingly sacrificing his life in the ensuing energy surge to ensure Zero's complete destruction. The rig begins to destabilize as Carter battles the Oracle's remaining forces. Anya, grief-stricken but resolute, retrieves a final, loving message from her father and escapes with Carter as the platform collapses. The unforeseen future. The immediate threat is neutralized, and the Serpent's global network is severely crippled, but not entirely dismantled. The events expose the terrifying vulnerabilities of interconnected global systems and the ethical quandaries of unchecked scientific ambition. Anya, forever changed by her father's final act, dedicates herself to advocating for responsible AI and quantum development, understanding that even the most brilliant minds can pave the way to unimaginable destruction or redemption. The world remains safe for now, but the ghost of Project Zero lingers in the digital ether, a chilling reminder of what could have been.